Channel message. They know that you are so much further ahead than this other family member. But to protect the feelings of this family member that didn't get it together, they downplay your growth and your accomplishments and your achievements because it'll make the other look and feel inadequate to acknowledge your growth, your accomplishments, and your achievements. You see, they used to compare the two of you, and they used to try to say that you were more similar than you were different, that you were more alike than you were more different. However, because of your growth, your accomplishments, your achievements, and your stability, it is now very apparent that you two are vastly different. And although you may have certain similarities that are far and few, however, you're not really like them. You are not really like them. And because of how different you are and how different your energy is and how different you handle things and how different you show up in life, it's vastly different. And now they see that they can't put the two of you in the same category. They really can't because you're not in the same category anymore. And they see now that you've grown and you've figured it out and you've gotten it together while the other one didn't get it together, the one that they compared you to. They see now that you have grown and you have figured it out and you're figuring it out as you go along and you're really doing what you can to figure life out. And that shows a lot of strength and a lot of maturity in you. And you got it together even through your difficulties while they didn't. They just sat in their difficulties and just wallowed in all of their sorrow while you fought through your own somber. You see, they refuse to see the truth. They refuse to see the truth that they are getting in their own way by not helping themselves, by just expecting someone else to do all of the work for them. That's why they're stuck. And that's why they are in the place that they are right now, because they are not putting forth the effort nor the energy to get themselves better, to help themselves, to fix themselves and fix their problem. And it's because this family member doesn't want to help themselves. They don't. They could very much be an example of what it's like when you don't help yourself and how that can last a long while and how many years can just go by when you have not been working on yourself. Some people are there to show you what it's like for you to not do the work. And this family member is full of excuses. They're full of excuses. So many things of why they can't get it done, but not enough reasons as to how they can or what they can to get it done. This is a difficult part to say, but they are truly a burden on the family, but the family doesn't want to acknowledge it because the truth is too harsh to bear. But sometimes we have to call a spade and just acknowledge the truth that is there so that way we'll be able to accept it and move forward and see how can we move forward in the best possible way now that we have accepted this truth. It's very necessary to acknowledge what's burdening you in your life. It'll make them and others feel guilty for facing that reality. Because others will think, well, what could I have done to help this person? What did I do to possibly contribute to this person being this way? And the other person may feel the guilt of, why didn't I help myself? What is causing them to not work on themselves, to not put forth the effort? At this point, they don't know what to do anymore with this family member because they feel like they've done all they can to help them and it's been to no avail. This family member stresses out everyone. I mean, everybody. This family member stresses people out because of their energy. This family member disturbs the peace, and others feel they can't live their life the way they fully want to because this one is, in a way, holding them back with the weight of their energy. And that's how certain people feel about this person. Not everybody, but certain people feel. This family member, they have very low vibrational energy and they bring the energy down. They throw it off balance. Things flow better when they aren't present briefly or temporarily. This is the karmic family member that represents stagnancy. Stagnant. Stagnant energy. And how people choose to not get better because they've become too complacent. Growing is too much of a challenge for them. They have given up on themselves and they're just going day by day with no real purpose, just simply existing and spreading negative energy to all around them. What needs to happen, if it has not happened already, is that the family has to begin to search for places for them to live where they are given the support that they need with professionals that specialize in their needs. God will provide the resources you need to place them where they need to be. Once you search, you will find all of the resources and everything will flow to you. Give some so God can meet you where you're at. You keep going, God will keep helping you. Faith without works is dead. Believe God can do this for you and your family. This is what you all need so everyone can go and live their lives. Because they are not your burden to carry. If not, if you don't try to get them the help that they need by placing them into an environment where they can live in temporarily or permanently, if not, they will continue to burden your lives and you will feel like you are missing out in your own life. This isn't a punishment to them. This is to help them get what they need. God has other things in store for you in your life and their lives. So you need your life freed up. So they need to be placed somewhere that they will be all right at. Love them by doing what's best for them. Place them in the best circumstance and environment where they can thrive. This will give you all of your lives back. This will give you all of your lives back. It's time. There's a shift and a new era, and things will look different. There needs to be an implemented change because they aren't going to do it themselves. You have to put forth the effort to change it. Even as a family, work together to make it happen. All it takes is one person to get the ball rolling, and they will strike gold. Listen, they've been this way for years and with no change, and they've actually gotten worse because they've been on a gradual decline. And they will keep declining until they have a new environment. They will be able to be there and function and live their life as normal.